No kings. This one, stop the felon. Impeach, remove MAGA, GOP guardians of PBF files. Yeah, and some of them are actually a little more explicit. Read. This one says, no dictators, no kidnapping, no censorship, no fascism. And then there again How are you? Why are you here?
I am here because I'm a veteran. I am appalled every day when I wake up and see what's going on in this country. I serve this not the country I served. I'm here all this week from Las Vegas doing whatever I can to.
Did you talk to any of the National Guard members?
No, I haven't. I haven't seen as many as I thought that I would, but I haven't spoken to any of them yet.
What do you think of them being?
I don't like it. I don't think they like it. It's really, they're in a really bad position. I mean, because they don't want to go against orders, but there is a organization in place that is helping them that they can contact. If they want to use
you say that folks at home now go watching, you came all the way from Las Vegas, and they're like, I don't know what, everything's getting worse. He's in control of every member of the government. Is there any hope? How do we fight back?
We fight back by showing up, by coming across the country like I did, to just make my voice heard. I've been jumping on the bit for weeks waiting to come and speak. So I just say, everyone, get involved. Don't let the faster to win. We're going to take our country back.
How long are you going to stay here?
A week.
You're going to be here all week. And you served. How did you serve?
Yes, I was in the Air Force.
In the Air Force.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for your service. It's nice to meet you. Have a nice day.
Nice to meet you too.
And look, it's interesting because you see a lot of women here who serve their country. They're not happy about it. I think this one is, I'm pointing it out because this one is very woman heavy. There may be actually more women here than there are men, which is, we should remember that. The women also serve in the military. They have family members who serve in the military. How are you, sir?
I'm all right.
Sure. Why are you here?
Because I live in D.C. and I'm tired of what's going on and I need to do something about it.
You don't think it's helping having the crime having a National Guard here?
No, not at all. I mean, every city has its problems, and we've had ours. But when you live in D.C., you know how to deal with that, and you hope your local police will deal with it, not the National Guard.
The president and members of his administration say, hey, people are walking up to us saying, oh, great, we love having the National Guard here. We finally have the city back.
Nobody. I don't know anybody who feels that way. Anybody I know. Maybe tourists coming through or people who live in certain neighborhoods that they don't want to be touched by anything in the city. But I live in Petworth. I don't know if you know that neighborhood, but it's a real mixed neighborhood. And it's a great neighborhood. It's lively, it's diverse. We love it the way it is.
Do you have members of the National Guard in your neighborhood?
I've seen them walking around. Yeah, Columbia Heights is right next door, so I've seen them there. I haven't come across Heights yet, but I'm on social media. I'm seeing that they're conducting their raids in different places.
What we've noticed, and this is my unscientific survey. We got into the Uber this morning, right? I didn't realize for a second. I should know. It was a 5-minute walk. It took us 1 minute. But the Uber driver said, I said, how are you? And he said, it's slow. He said, not a lot of people out. Some of the restaurant owners, we're going to talk to a member of the restaurant association. It's slow. We didn't see as many people out last night. We had people who were going to go out to try to talk to people. Nobody's out. Was it the holiday? Is it just slow? What's going on?
Well, I think part of it was the end of the summer and the holiday and all that. So maybe things will pick up. But it's definitely, the nightlife is slower. There's a lot of people you don't see in the streets these days. Our Latino neighbors, for instance. I think a lot of them are afraid to go out, and I'm not seeing nearly as many of those as I saw before this. So, yeah, it's an issue.
Yeah, it is an issue. And as I said, we're going to be talking to some of those people. I've been asking everybody a similar question. People are wondering, you know what? They think they don't have a voice. They think they have no recourse, nothing. And they're wondering how to fight back.
Well, that's kind of why I'm here, because I think these folks who are speaking now and leading this protest, have solutions and have ways of figuring it out. And we want to talk to Congress about, especially our Democrats, what are you guys going to do to help out DC in particular? Because this is the front line, right?
Are you going to walk over to Congress with
Yeah,
me?
I'm going to go over with them. Yep.
Are you going to go in?
I'm hoping to. It's our first time doing something like this, so we'll see what happens.
No, is it no insurrection?
No. I lived in Capitol Hill on January 6th, nearby where it all happened, near here. And there was nothing worse than seeing what happened that day. So I would never participate in any form of violence at all.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure meeting you.
You too.
You take care.
Take care.
All right, we're going to be walking over with these guys, but I got to tell you, we are here because we want to see what's going on, and we'll talk to anyone. I think the only way that you get to know what's happening in the country, what the sentiment is, what people are dealing with, is that you actually get out and talk to people and not just sit, me in my home studio, or in my studio, in the city. It's to get out and to talk to people and see how they feel. And these people are really upset. So much more. We're going to continue to talk to these people, but 2 minutes, okay? 2 minutes. We're going to hear right now a word from our sponsors.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Now, I want you to be honest. Who do you go to when you're trying to sort out life's problems? The group chat, your barista, oversharing with a stranger in the bathroom? I mean, we've all done it. And hey, those folks can be great for small talk, but when it comes to real struggles, relationships, anxiety, depression, you deserve more than a quick pep talk. That's where BetterHelp comes in. Okay? I've used therapy myself, and it has given me tools that I carry into my work, into my personal life every single day. It's not about having all the answers. It's about having someone who knows how to guide you through the questions. BetterHelp matches you with a licensed therapist online. If it's not the right fit, you can switch at any time. It's fully online and it is fully flexible and private with over 30,000 therapists and more than 5 million people served worldwide. Take the first step. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/Don Lemon. That's betterhelp.com/Don Lemon. Support comes from Shopify. This show started as an idea, a dream, and with Shopify, that dream became a business. Now, maybe you've got your own dream, a side hustle, a shop, a brand that you've been thinking about. Stop saying what if, okay? And start turning into saying why not. Turn those what ifs into why not with Shopify by your side. That's the sound of a new sale. Shopify makes it that easy. Millions of businesses from household
Y'all ain't no freedom like a man living by himself.
Our
You know what I'm
merch
saying? It's just freedom.
Shopify.
Y'all got my
So
head.
you don't need to know how to code. Shopify has ready-to-go website templates. Their AI tools can polish your product descriptions, design discount codes, even help you run email and social campaigns. And if you get stuck, there's award-winning 24/7 customer support. So turn those dreams into sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/lemon. That's shopify.com/lemon.
Peacefully, of course, peacefully, and remind them of why Trump needs to be impeached. And we're going to
Really appreciate our sponsor. So we're talking here today to the Jolly Good Ginger. Ginger,
What are your thoughts on gold diggers?
pretty adamant about what's going on. Why are you guys here?
I mean, I think the reason the veterans are here is to protest.
There's no such thing as a gold digger. All women are expensive.
In the streets, MRAPs at Union Station, armed National Guard. This is what a dystopian country looks like. This is what a fascist regime looks like. And I think that people are not sure how to speak up, what to do, what to say. And I think
That's what I've been asking everybody.
Yeah. So I think veterans leading that voice, especially against military occupation, is very powerful. I think that us having worn the uniform, that's why we're all wearing, there's a fit anymore. That's why we're all wearing our tops. You can see all the veterans walking around with their tops on. And we're doing that to show, hey, we've worn the uniform. We've taken the oath. And our message is remember your oath. I don't know if you saw, but Judge Breyer out in California just ruled this morning that Donald Trump has violated posse comitatus.
Yeah.
And pretty soon you're going to find out he's violated it here too. This is a violation.
Not only just Donald Trump, but Pete Hegseth as well.
Correct.
They violated posse comitatus. What does that mean? Because is he going to follow a federal judge's orders? Is there any recourse for them? They're not going to put them in jail. They're not going to fine.
That's why I said what I said on stage. There comes a point where if they're not going to play by the rules, then why the hell are we? If they're not going to play by the rules, then stop telling me the rules, because revolution doesn't play by the rules. And this using the military because there's high crime, that means you're using the military for police, for law enforcement. If you go back to our founding, the framers of the Constitution, they did not want a president to have a standing army, and that's what this is. This is a standing army in peacetime used to oppress the people. We must stand up against it, and that's what we're doing.
Do you think there are enough people, enough groups like this around the country that'll make a difference?
Yes, we need everybody. Erica Chenoweth did a study. You only need 3.5% of the population to rise up, to stand up against a tyrannical regime, to force, political change that is actually, effective. And 3.5% of America is only 10 million people. And do I think we have 10 million people? Oh, hell yeah.
Are you concerned about going to the Capitol? Are you going to go inside of the Capitol when these guys are going to go into the Capitol?
We're going to go up to the House buildings where all the House members are returning from Labor Day break. Oh, actually returning from their own break, the summer break. And we're going to go to their offices and we're going to ask to speak to them. And we're going to demand that we impeach and we remove Donald Trump. Al Green's about to talk about it right now.
All right, we're going to go. Let's go, Congressman Al Green. Let's go this way. Al Green, Congressman, remember during the fake State of the Union, Al Green stood up and they escorted him out of the Capitol. Here he is.
Yesterday, I celebrated. I celebrated my 17th birthday. I love my country. I love it. I have seen in my lifetime the March on the Mall with Dr. Martin Luther King. In my lifetime, John Lewis at the end of Pettus Bridge. In my lifetime, I've seen people make great sacrifices. Truman, Goodman, and Cheney. I've seen injustice overwhelmed with justice. I just didn't believe at this point in 2025 we would find ourselves here today, we the people, having to take up the cause to protect many of the gains that were made by people who sacrificed their lives to make this country what it is. I didn't expect to see this. And as I heard some of the speakers, I'll be very candid with you. I had tears to well in my eyes. I did. I heard their words, but I felt their sincerity. I felt their need to express the need for our country to have persons such as you here today. You are the we and we the people. And you are making a difference.
Smell like perfume or something. No, cologne. You smell. I can smell perfume with my cologne. All right, so it smells like cologne.
The press, excuse me, the status quo press.
That Joker sick. They arrested him today.
Who?
Hamilton.
They
In the
did?
courthouse there, the judge ordered his arrest and said he's supposed to go back to court. I don't know when they say any other law he break, he will be locked up. So he back.
Oh, that's good for him.
Yeah.
People need to know.
And because of the January something he did, that the riot they did to the Capitol building after the kids in DC. So the judge ordered the arrest of the man.
And use profanity.
you on probation, so the judge told me, say if you break any law again, I will order they lock you up. If you president yourself, you get locked up. Nobody above the Constitution.
Right.
I got that thing on you. How will you be
What?
on the news? I got the live on the news.
What you talking about?
Like I'm on live on YouTube. Let me turn it off.
You got your what?
Live.
What you mean, like?
That embraces a reality.
I don't know why you